Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me again for another DM download. Alright, so before we get into our main reading, Queen of Fire, Queen of Fire, Queen of Spirit, I have a message for you. This is you. Queen of Spirit, Queen of Fire. Your message is that you are being called to your mission. Some of you are already on it. But for those of you that are still figuring out what your calling is, what your purpose is, you are being called to mission. Even those that are already on the mission, I'm being told that you are not using all the resources available to you. You're not. You're not using all your resources because you're not just supposed to use your spiritual gifts on this mission. There are gifts and skills that you have, besides the spiritual ones, that you have to bring to bear on this mission as well. Because you have to ground this mission from the 5D into the 3D. So your spiritual gifts, you have to bring them down to the 3D so that they can touch people, so that they can remember how to love, so that they can remember love, so that they can remember who they are. That they are love, that they came from love, through love, to love. They have to remember. You have to make them remember. And when you're in union with your masculine, both of you will make them remember. But for now, you have to step on your path to remind people of love. Because everything that is happening in this world that is negative is because people have turned away from love. It's because they have forgotten who they are. It is because they are chasing everything else besides love. And we're not talking about romantic love. We are talking about agape, divine love. That love for self, that love that is selfless. Where there's no self, there's no ego. That is what the kind of love that we have to shine, harness, shine and bring to the world. Because they have to remember who they are. That they are spirit and not body. That is what they must remember. They are spirit and not body. So Queen of Fire, whoever you are, feminine energy, you are being called to mission. Whatever skills you have. I met a wonderful woman this week, and I can tell she is an amazing writer. If she chooses to identify herself in the comments, that's fine. She is an amazing writer. That may not necessarily be a spiritual gift, but she can write about spiritual things. Perhaps she can write a twin flame story, something that will inspire people. So you are being asked to bring all your gifts to bear. You are being called Queen of Fire. You are being called to mission. The world needs you. They have to remember about love. We have to raise the vibration of the earth. That's why we are here. We have to remember why we are here. We're not here just to pine over the masculine. We're not here just to support him. We are here to support the world. We were sent here to support the world. We are being called to mission. Wherever you are, whatever space you're in, you're being asked to use that feminine energy to remind people of love and to raise the vibration of the world. Queen of Fire, you are being called. Okay, we're going to get into our main reading now. Queen of Fire. I have 2 messages for you via song. I'm going to play the first one from your DM, and then we're going to get into our main reading, okay? So I'm going to turn it up, and then when we're ready to read, we're going to turn it down. But right now, we're going to bring some positive vibes into this. You know I love my soca music. Anything that you do for me, I'll do for you 10 times over. That's what he wanted you to know. Baby, and if you give love to me, I'll give love to you 10 times over. 10 times over. Baby, tell me you want me. Tell me you need me. 10 times over. And I will tell you I want you. And I will tell you I need you. 10 times over. Baby, I really wanna forget about you. Wanna be bubbling up in your bed. Wanna be wrapped up in your arms. Wanna be with you forever. I really wanna forget about you. Wanna be bubbling up in your bed. Wanna be wrapped up in your arms. Baby, I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm gonna give into you, into you, into you, into you. I'm so into you, into you, into you. Heart and soul, I'm giving to you, yeah. Hey, and if you sit down for me, I'll sit down for you 10 times over, 10 times over, baby. If you stick around for me, I'll stick around for you 10 times over, 10 times over. So when you walk around, baby, welcome to me. Give it to me, good, I'll give you back properly. Send on, special delivery. I'll give it to you anyhow you want. If you say, back it up, I'm gonna back it up. Alright, guys. I lift it up. With that, we're gonna get into our reading, and I'm so glad to bring positive energy and positive vibes for you. Sometimes this journey is daunting. Sometimes people lose hope. There are people who are out there, they're depressed. There are people out there who are thinking about ending their lives over this journey. Whoa! I am getting the chills. I just want to let you know that nothing lasts forever. The only thing that lasts forever is divine. But all these 3D things, these are just illusions. Nothing, no hard circumstance lasts forever. I want you to know that. So if you're thinking about ending your life or anything like that, please don't. Just don't. This too shall pass. Just know that. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. We're going to look in on the karmic situation. Oh my word. So much heavy energy this morning. Jeez. So much heavy energy this morning. Wow. Wow. You know what's on the mind of the karmic relationship? What is on the mind of the karmic relationship is the divine union. It is the divine masculine and feminine. That is what is on the mind of the karmic relationship. That is what is driving the karmic relationship right now. The secret is out. Whatever truth he was supposed to speak, he spoke it. He spoke it. The truth is out. The truth is out. The truth broke up their family. The truth broke up their family. It's out. He said it. He said it. There is so much heartbreak for everyone involved, even the children. He said it. I'm not going to call signs today. This is a heavy message. lot of depression and sadness. This is a heavy message today. Send your positive vibes to them. I know it's hard to do sometimes, but this is a heavy message. In his heart space, he is now the king of fire. He's truly the king of fire. The DM has stepped into his king of fire energy. He knows who his divine counterpart is. He has to fight for her. He has to fight for her. She's his queen of fire. That is the only thing that's in his heart at the moment. He's thinking about just the collaboration. There's no karmic in this message. There's no karmic in his heart. What he's thinking about is the divine union. He was exploring all these options. He was confused. Right now he's feeling a little depressed. He's very emotional. He is very emotional. He's very emotional. He recognizes this is the first time since I've been reading that both the distorted union and the divine union have come out. So we have both the devil and the lovers coming out. Yeah. He recognizes everything for what it is. He's spoken the truth to her. He's told her. It's weighing heavily on his heart, but he's told her. So what's the outcome? What is the outcome till our next reading? What's going to happen in this relation? He's going to rest his burden. He's going to rest his burden down. He's going to rest the burden down. It's just been too heavy. It's been too heavy. It's been too heavy. Send your vibes to this. Send your vibes to them because this is heavy. Yeah. He's going to come out of healing mode as well. Because he recognizes that he was not fair to his feminine. He was given to this relationship that was distorted. He was given to this relationship that had nothing of substance for him. It's just illusions and confusion. That's all it was. It was just illusion and confusion. That's all it was. He knows now what he has to do. And he's done it. He's done it. He has spoken his truth. Whoever I'm picking up on today, he has spoken his truth. He did it. He did it. He told her. But she knew. She knew all this time. She knew. She knew. She tried to hold on to him still. Through all kinds of different things. Witchcraft, manipulation, the finances, even the children. She tried to use it all. But he spoke his truth. The only thing in his heart is the divine union. He knows this was all an illusion. It was just an illusion. This is the karmic situation today. Please, the situation needs prayers, good vibes, healing. This is serious. I don't want to say more about it. I don't want to say more about it today. Whoa. Okay. Just now I need to bring different vibes. I need to bring different vibes just now. Just now, guys, I need to bring different vibes. Tell them that I'm alive and well. I'm alive and well. Yeah. We have to bring that today. We have to change it. Just now, guys. Need to infuse positive energy right now. Going into the DM and DF. Whoa. Right, so you know my first question. When the DM thinks about his DF, how does he view her in the relationship? And what he sees is material and spiritual prosperity. He knows that she's everything. He knows that she's everything. Look at this fountain, how it's overflowing. So we're talking about the emotional, we're talking about the material, we're talking about the spiritual. We're talking about that confidence. He knows now. This is the Six of Pentacles. It came out in the karmic spread as well as the outcome. He knows who he has to invest in and give his resources to. His emotional, spiritual, and material resources. He knows that. Yeah. But he has a lot of self-conflict. So much self-defeatist attitude because so many things have happened in this relationship. So much hurt. So much hurt. He's not even sure how he is going to be received. He's not sure. In fact, he thinks that he's going to be defeated. He envisions a clash of swords, a clash of words, a clash of minds, a clash of communication. That is what he's thinking about. But he's coming because he knows now. Fuck, it can't get. This is what I'm saying. This is what he knows now. He knows there's only one. There is only one. The Emperor and the Empress. I'm not calling signs today. I'm not calling signs today. I'm just giving a message today. In his heart, when he thinks about his feminine, what does he feel? He knows that he has the spiritual strength to move towards her. He also knows that you are spiritually powerful and he wants to be the match to you. He is now the match to you. Because it's not easy ending a karmic relationship. Especially one where there's children involved, where there's family involved, where there's friends involved. It's not easy, but he did it. He did it. Whoever I'm picking up on today that did it, he stood his ground. He stood his ground. He recognized he had to fight for this. He had to fight for this. Just as hard as the feminine was fighting for him. He's not letting go. He's not letting go of her. She is his strength. He is her strength. He does not give a fuck what obstacle he has to climb. He's going to climb it. There's still something about waiting for something to align. But he's ready to make that investment. He's ready to come towards you. This union, this connection has been on hold for too long. It is time for the hourglass to move. So as of now, the only thing that's stopping him is that he's now in hangman mode. He's trying to figure out what is the best approach to use to come towards her. He's doing a lot of reflection, both on the karmic relationship and on this relationship. He's looking at it from all different sides. He is immersing himself in his emotions. Just excuse the noise outside. As I told you, it's carnival in my country. It's carnival in my country. Okay? What are the blockages? Let's just get 2 more cards. I don't think there are many now though. Okay. Blockages is his mind. His mind. It's the same thing. It's the same issues from last time. He's trying to figure out, will she accept me? Will she accept the inner core of me? He doesn't know that you've seen him. He doesn't know that you've seen his inner core already. He doesn't know this. You've seen it. You know it. You know what he's capable of. Lots of shit. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. He doesn't know that. You've seen it. You've seen the inner core of him from day one. You recognize yourself in him from day one. So there's nothing to be conflicted about. He's trying to balance himself off. There may also be legal matters that he has to deal with to come towards you. Maybe they had investments. Maybe they had a home. Maybe they were married. For some of you, your DM was married. Communication. Communication is the other block. Bringing the communication to you. He brought the communication to her already, but to bring the communication to you, he knows he needs divine guidance to come and do that. He needs the divine to lead him in the right direction where that is concerned. What we're also getting here as well is that his transformation is not complete. His transformation is not complete as yet. It's not complete. There's still more work to be done. There's still things, even the physical aspect of his life needs to be transformed, because he's now transitioning, leaving one relationship, healing, and trying to come into another. And lastly, he has to build his confidence. He has to build his confidence. This card says triumph. He's not sure. He has to build his confidence to come towards you. So what can we expect to be the outcome? Why am I shuffling you like this today? Okay. Alright. Fair enough. There's a lot of emotional loss and pain that he feels. Remember, he's coming out of one relationship. That's one as it relates to the karmic. But as it relates to you, he's guarding his heart because he doesn't want to get it stomped on. He doesn't want to get it stomped on. And he thinks that you have every right to stomp on it. Because for most of you, he's treated you like shit, but he doesn't know that you stand ready to forgive. Commitment. He wants to bring some sort of commitment to you. Something strong. Something in a 3D, in a material world that you can feel. But first, he's re-entering hermit mode. Because he needs to heal. You don't want to be anybody's rebound, do you? He needs to heal. He needs to learn the lesson. Fully learn the lesson. He's going to have crown chakra activations. He is still continuing his ascension process. He's had a spiritual awakening. And he's a bit trapped in fear. Because the last situation didn't work out. He's not sure how you are going to receive him. He's not sure what the clash is going to be like. He's anticipating the chaos. He's anticipating the conflict. But for most of you, you've healed most of those wounds. You just want him to come to you and be vulnerable and tell you the truth. Okay? So today, normally we would take a romance angel and a wisdom of the oracle, but we're gonna go into Spice Jam's cards. Thank you so much again, Spice Jam. And we're going to get an oracle card for the feminine energy. Some guidance. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like we need plenty guidance today. No. And we're going to use Spice Jam's little easels right here. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Let's get an oracle card for the feminine and then one for the masculine. And then I'm going to read the messages for you, okay? I'm taking this one. Did we not just think about, didn't we just talk about healing? Angel of addiction healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. So that's the message that you are getting for his situation. And then now, let me get a message for him. And this was donated by one of Spice Jam's friends. So I'd just like to thank him. And this is cosmic reading cards. So this one is angels, gods, and goddesses, and this is cosmic reading cards. And it says shadow self. Shadow self. And you see, he knows he was operating in a shadow self. That was why he's just eating up himself right now. All right. So let's read the feminine's message. So that's angel of addiction healing. All right, 17 reduces to 8, so that's strength. We saw a lot of that today. Strength. You are protected and loved by God and the many angels that surround you right now. God and the angels are here to help, support, and heal you. They would like you to know that all can be healed through the light of love. So when he brings his truth to you, just remember, receive it with love. All you need to do is surrender any addiction which you wish to release and which no longer serves you to God and the angels. Invite them into your life and have faith in their ability to help you through this healing process as gently and as lovingly as possible. Trust. This is a time of positive transformation and wondrous healing. And then there's a prayer here. It says, Dear God, angels, and ascended masters, help me to overcome my addiction in the most gentle and loving way possible. Give me the strength, resolve, and courage to stick with my decision to quit. May your loving and healing light balance and heal me physically, emotionally, and mentally. Help me to feel the love and light which exists in the center of my being. Help me to reconnect with my inner child who lovingly holds the purest essence of all I truly am. Thank you, dear God, angels, and ascended masters. Okay, so this is a message for your healing. When he comes towards you, you might be wounded. You might be tempted to go back into your shadow self and react and strike out and not trust. But what they're asking you to do is trust, to receive his truth with love and allow his truth to create healing and to transform the situation. I needed that message today. I needed that. Okay, and the other one is 28, so that's 10 completions, and then that reduces to 1, so new beginnings. All right, let's see. 28. It says shadow self. Unless you learn to face your own shadow, you will continue to see them in others. This is the masculine. This is the work that he's doing right now, because the world outside you is only a reflection of the world inside you. You may be wondering why you've been facing so many triggers and challenges of late. Things have been going well despite a few road humps along the way. But the challenges that have been appearing all around you recently seem so overwhelming and disorienting. Just when you thought you had everything under control, it seems as though the world has suddenly shifted. Spirit understands your confusion and uncertainty during this period. Rest assured, dear one, this is a time of cleansing and clearing all that was avoided and hidden inside you. Healing of the worlds within is taking place and raw emotions are resurfacing. I felt that today. You are exploring and uncovering the darkest shadows of yourself. This is why you are being faced with insurmountable challenges and triggers. You see, it is only from being pressured that this darker side of you surfaces. It is an important and necessary time for you. As hidden parts of you surface, be gentle. Send love and compassion to the wounded parts of yourself. If there's rage, send love. If there's hate, send love. May love reign on all aspects of you, whether they be dark or light. This period can be quite testing, being challenged by unforeseen events triggered by people closest to you. Through this cleansing, process your own level of consciousness. It's expanding to new and heightened states of awareness and clarity. As you move through this period, be assured you are not alone and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. The affirmation here is, I am healed as I acknowledge all parts of myself. And this is base and chakra related. Wow. I am still tingling. Wow. I'm not going to say much. There's a lot of energy today. Yeah, there's a song I wanted you to hear. Let me just play it and then we go out. Wow. This is serious business. Alright. So guys, thank you for listening. Remember, please send love and light to the karmic relationship that was. There are some serious, heavy emotions there. As much as we want our masculine to come towards us, we don't want anyone to get so overwhelmed or so hurt that they hurt themselves. Send your healing energy there. Alright. We're just going to listen to this and then I'm going to sign off. If you love me, if you wanna make this world, if you love me, you wanna make this world. He knows that you're loyal. He knows that your heart is loyal. He knows he made mistakes. He knows your heart still beats for him. He wants to say yes when he comes towards you. Just say it. He just wants one more chance. Say yeah. If you love him, say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. If you love him, say yeah. Remember, you're made for love. Thank you so much.